Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of CampusCare EdTalks. EdTalks is a platform where educators and leaders come on board and express their viewpoints related to education and society. Our topic for the day is open book exams, pros, cons, and challenges. And to express their viewpoints on the same, we have with us Mrs. Padmaja Ma'am, Principal of SVR Chinmaya School, Bangalore. Welcome on board, ma'am. And we have with us Mr. Inayat sir. Mr. Inayat sir, Principal of Guru Nanak Public School, District Bidar. Welcome on board, sir.
Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you.
A very warm welcome to you, ma'am, and to you, sir.
Thank you.
So let's begin off with the session, shall we?
Yes, sure.
Yes.
So,
Yes,
Padmaja
go ahead.
ma'am,
All the
over
best.
to you. Thank you so much. All the best to you too, sir. So, over to you, Padmaja ma'am. Do you support the open book examination? Then, do you think teachers can really, evaluate a student's performance based on the same?
Yes, I think open book performance, open book tests are recommended to certain level of students. Probably higher grade, we can go with open book, and it gives a lot of information to people. They not only study what is limited to the question, they also get a chance to take a overall view of the content. That's why I support open book.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Moving forward, sir, Inayat sir, over to you. With the conventional mode of examination, students fear to study and they can look for answers and affect their memory training also. So, do you think open book examination has more cons than the pros?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. And this open textbook really, especially for classes 7th, 8th, and 9th and 10th standard, it was very helpful. And when we had the examination for the pre-board and for the 8th and 9th standard, really it has helped. But especially for the slow learners, little bit difficult. And every student, it has helped a lot. And really it is helpful.
Thank you so much, Inayat sir. Moving forward, Padmaja ma'am, can you tell us about some challenges to conduct open book exams in the school that you have faced,
Okay, so open book, as the word says, it is a book which is open in front of you. Most oftenly, it is used at higher levels, probably in the field of law and medicine. But however, due to this pandemic situation, most of us had to do open book. But how it becomes a challenge is the person will have to go through the entire content and will have to remember where the particular question pops up in. For example, the content knowledge becomes very, very essential. If I'm asking a question about light, the person should know that, this is in the chapter light of grade 10. But if the child has not gone through the book at all, it becomes very, very difficult for the child to understand. As Sir said, for slow learners, it becomes a challenge. For the quick learners, probably they would have gone through the book once or twice, so it is easy for them to pick up the answer quickly. So a time limit will actually enable the child not to score much in open book.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was a really wonderful explain by you. Inayat sir, would you like to add something to it? I mean, could you tell us some challenges that you faced while conducting the open book examinations at your school, sir?
Really, madam. Especially for the, as I said just 2 minutes early, for the slow learners, what they will do without reading the passage and all, they wanted to attempt that. And especially they will never ever go through the readers. The main thing is they are not having the habit of going through the newspapers, and they want only the mug up and they want the direct answer. But when we give the time here, again, the time management, it will not help to them. But especially for the learners, especially for the clever and the intelligent student, really it has helped a lot, because they will read deeply and they want that what the passage is going to say and how they can score maximum in the open textbook readers. That's the concept of the intelligent and the average student. But slow learners, somehow they will not see the paragraph, what they want to say, what is the moral of the story, and they directly what they want the answer, and the time management, especially for the slow learners, does not cope up. That's the thing.
Thank you so much, sir. Padmaja ma'am, do you think to what extent is learning affected by the open book examination?
I'm sorry, come again.
Ma'am, to what extent do you think is learning affected by the OBE exams?
Okay, now open book exams, people have misconception that they can score well. They don't have to read. It is easy, but such misconceptions has to be ruled out. Open book is no easy task. Okay, it has lots of challenges as well. Okay, and especially for the young generation, they think that okay, answer is right in front of me, I can answer it. That's not the way, right? They should try and understand the question and relate the answer. For example, in languages, we give reading comprehension, and very rarely, children score out of marks in reading comprehension. Though this is only an example I'm giving, though the passage is right in front of them, they are not able to find the exact answers because they comprehend the question wrong. Though the content is in front of them, they will not comprehend the question. So the child should be able to understand the content, though it is open book. That is the biggest problem on open book has.
Well, indeed, ma'am. So, Inayat sir, would you like to add something to it? To what extent do you think learning is affected by the OBE exams?
Really, madam, especially for the intelligent students and all, the student, those are having the very good IQ 140 plus. Really, it is very helpful for them. And it is a deep reading. And they feel that, yes, this is the zone where I can score more and more. Especially the open textbook, what the student think that, yes, this is the strong place where I can score more marks, maximum marks. That is the criteria they will have in their mind. And in the competitive exams and all, especially now for the KPSC exams and all, this paragraph, this now open textbooks, it's really help for them for the upcoming exams. That's the thing what I feel personally.
Thank you so much, Inayat sir. So, Inayat sir, over to you. Should there be any limitations you think while conducting the open book exams?
Limitations are there, especially for the slow learners and especially the student, those who are not having the habit of reading the textbook. Especially nowadays, social subject and all, everybody neglects for the social, and they are behind the mathematics and the science only. For social, the social teachers, we are struggling, and that's the what I feel the drawback. And the scoring subject is social, so this open textbook will help for the students, especially for the average student also, they can score. Even the slow learners, they will feel that yes, this area I can at least 60 to 70% I can do it. But this is the thing that we have to do.
Well, indeed, sir. Padmaja ma'am, would you like to tell us, some limitations that you have experienced and that you think should be kept in mind while conducting the open book exams, ma'am?
Yeah, when it comes to limitations, now not all the grades can be assessed on open book. Point number one. Point number two is everybody seems to score some or other marks, whether they know the content or not. So the very intelligent students will also be at par with the mediocre students.
Yes.
So open book test cannot be conducted for final analysis. Probably for preparation set, yes, we can conduct open book so that we give them a chance to go through the content. But the final books, final test, we should conduct the closed book policy, or at the higher levels, probably when children reach out to graduation and higher post graduations, probably we can start the open book. At least in until the PU level or graduation level, we should conduct closed book for annual exams, is what I feel. As sir said, KPSC or law firms, law teaching, yes, we can go ahead with open book because the content is vast. Here, the content is very limited when it comes to schools and colleges. So we should limit it to closed book is what I feel.
Thank you so much, ma'am. My next question to Inaya, sir. Sir, do you support the open book examination, sir?
Really, being social teacher, I support, madam. Actually, I support because it's really scoring for some students. That's really helpful for them. It will be helpful. Yes, I support for that.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am, again for taking out your precious time for us. It was an honor to have you both here.
Thank you, thank you. Because the
Thank
way
you very much,
from I
Mahek.
come from Bidar, I'm sitting in the room. Still, there is no power, madam. Here, I'm sweating here. Actually, there is no power at all. That's the thing. Thank you so much for inviting and giving chance to take part in your program. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you, Mahek.
Ma'am, would
It
you
was
like to add
wonderful talking
something
Thank
to
you,
to
you.
ma'am.
it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Mahek. Thank you. Thank you, Mahek. Thank you, Inayat sir. It was pleasure to meet you all and give my opinion about Open Book. I'm really happy that I got an opportunity to speak like this and expect more to come my way. Thank you very much, Mahek, and the institution.
Thank you so much, sir
Okay.
and ma'am. And for all the viewers watching us out,
Okay.
please subscribe to our channel for more stuff like this.
Okay.
Have a good
Thank
day,
you.
Thank you.
ma'am,
Bye.
Thank
sir.
you, ma'am. Thank you.